we'll move into your team over in it's the Sugar Bowl this year, right?
Yeah, it's in New
Yeah,
Orleans.
the Sugar Bowl. Texas, they're 3.5 point favorites. Totals at 62.5. How you feeling on this one?
Yeah, the line has moved. The line has gone down a point over the last week. It was -4.5, I think, to start the week from
Mm-hmm.
last week, and now it's moved down to -3.5. I think it's just because people are underestimating how good Washington actually is. I think they're pretty good. They showed against Oregon twice. Obviously, based off the total, it's going to be, they predict high scoring. They predict basically Texas like a 35-31 or like a 35, like a 31-28 kind of game. Or actually, that's 59, but you get the gist.
Right.
I think that's pretty good. I think, obviously, as a Texas fan of bias aside, our weakest point is our secondary. And we do have one of the starting safeties out, and Derek Williams. He's out for the first half due to targeting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that affects us. Um, as long as people, I mean, I've been watching a lot of things on Texas, and there's like, if we can get to the quarterback, we can get to Penix, make him scramble, which he doesn't like to do. It'll give him trouble. But if he has time, like he does in every other game, he has three dogs as receivers that he can really pass whenever. And obviously, our
Right.
pass defense, I think, is 93rd in the country. Running the ball, though, we are a top 10 team rush defense. I think we will give it up 81 yards a game, which if we can control the run game and make him pass, we can kind of play four in the box and then seven back, which will help, the corners with extra safety help. I'm gonna take Texas -3.5. I think I'm taking their spread every year. I mean, this whole year, I think I'm in the positive. Like I think they've covered it more than they've not. Might as well keep riding it till the season's over at this point. But one play I do have that we mentioned earlier that I do like is Quinn and Penix to combine for 600 passing yards and 6 passing touchdowns at plus 320. I mean, I think both of them. I mean, Quinn's averaging just under. I think he's at 280, 285 on the year,
Mm-hmm.
and then Penix is over 300. And then I feel like easily they could get each three, if not 4 and 2, whatever. However you want to spread the numbers around.
Right.
But I feel like that's a pretty good bet, especially if you have just money laying around. Other than that, but those are kind of my plays on that. It's kind of my first time looking at the plays. Obviously, if you're in a state where you can't bet player props, obviously don't take that. But for those who are, that's an opportunity that I do like. And if you want to play it more safe, I'll just let Larry mention his play actually. But
Yeah. I will say,
go ahead.
off of your thing, which I mean, it makes it a little more difficult, I guess, because it doesn't get the combine. If you do the combined thing, you said it was, what was it, plus 320, which is not bad odds. But if you take, so Michael Penix is at 311, so that's 12 more yards, and then Quinn Ewers is only at 287, and then they're both at over 2.5 touchdowns for plus money. If you take those as a parlay, it's 537.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but I mean, like, you're not getting the combine, like, for some reason,
yeah,
Penix throws for 400 and Quinn Ewers throws for 200. Like, you're not getting that.
yeah.
But if you think they both throw for 3 touchdowns and you think they both throw for over 300 yards, it could be a little bit of a different look. I probably would, if you're going to do it, sprinkle. But I do like the combined way better, just to have a little bit of a safety net for a little bit less money. And then I'll go ahead and talk about that prop that Jack was about to say. I took Penix and Quinn Ewers to each have a passing touchdown in each half. I think that's how they're going to score, outside of maybe Texas getting inside the 5 and then running the ball in. But I think that they're going to – I mean, this is projected to be a high-scoring game. They're both really high-powered offenses. I think Quinn Ewers can easily throw for a touchdown and a half, and I know Penix is going to throw for a touchdown and a half. It's just more so if Texas is going to score from the red zone within the run game. But that's at plus 180, so I put half a unit on that one. And then I'm taking Texas. I hate to do it. I want to scream horns down, but I'm going to take Texas minus 3.5. I think that they looked amazing against Oklahoma State. Like you said, they are over. They're 7-6 against the spread this year, which I thought they were better than that. I was just looking at it. But
Well,
I mean,
a lot of those games we were like crazy, like 2.5 touchdown favorites, and then we'd win by like a touchdown. So
yeah. I mean, Washington is Washington's good. I think they're like 9-1 in their last 10 games against ranked opponents. But I think Texas has the ability to stop them when it matters. But this would be a great game. I really like the Ewers and Penix one touchdown each half. Better than even
I like
taking
both our plays. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then Grayson took Washington plus 3.5. So
we did that so we didn't have the curse.
So we don't have the sweep. There. So the 3D Gen dreaded curse sweep is not in effect for either semifinal game at this point. But we got a couple of specials. Those are two good specials. I like both that we have there. And then we didn't do anything.
There was no specials I saw for the Bama game. There's nothing I liked.
The only thing I would even touch is like a Blake Corum thing, and at that point, like you're just that's what they're going to take away. Like you're just hoping that power on power Michigan wins that, which is how they're going to have to win the game. So I'd rather just go money line.
What's crazy is the same odds that for the 600 yards and 6 touchdowns for the Bama Michigan game is plus 11,000.
Yeah, I mean that just shows you the difference in styles right there. Like I don't see. I'm looking at like the team specials right now. There's nothing there that I would even think about. Player specials. I don't like either.
Maybe passing touchdown each half.
Yeah,
that's the only one I would even sniff.
You could. I would think. No, not that. I wonder if there's a Corum touchdown in each half.
All I see is first touchdown, last touchdown, or first and second.
That's what I'm saying too. I tell you what, if you think Alabama's going to win and this is going to be a high-scoring game, you could go Jalen Milroe 2+ touchdowns each half at plus 2,400.
Yeah, dude, I don't know about that.
There's no chance I would take that, but it would be interesting to see.
Although I do like potentially offensive MVP odds, Blake Corum plus 500. If Michigan wins the game.
Yeah, I like that.
Also, I think if Alabama wins, I think Milroe wins at plus 200, which is still good odds. If you really favorite Alabama, Milroe has to be the MVP unless he sucks and the defense steps up.
Yeah, 100%.
So plus 200, I think is other than those two. I'm not taking JJ at plus 210. I mean,
I
think he's going to be the difference maker. If he's going to be the reason why they win because he has to play well. Or if he has 3 picks like he did against Bowling Green, they ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
But if you are really high on Alabama, just take Milroe plus 200. I feel like that's almost easy.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, if you think Alabama's going to win, Milroe's probably going to have to be their offensive. They're definitely going to have to be their offensive MVP unless a running back goes crazy.
Unless McClellan goes crazy.
Yeah, unless he just goes crazy. So I don't see like that's almost a way to get better odds of money line because, I mean, if they win, he has to be it. He has to be. And then in the Texas-Washington game, there's not.
It's either Quinn or Penix. It's either you can't if you take someone else. I mean, you take Xavier Worthy at plus 750.
Yeah, and at that point, like I don't even think those odds are good enough, like for me to even want to take it.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to like win $1, like win an extra couple, just put the MVP as whoever you think is going to win the game.
Yeah.
Versus Quinn or Penix, but outside of that, I mean, you're not going to put it on A.D. Mitchell or Dylan Johnson.
You could put it on Rome Odunze. Oh my God, I can't say his last name.
Rome Odunze.
Yeah, he's gonna go crazy though. He's gonna have like 100.
Yeah, but if he goes crazy, that means Penix goes crazy.
He's gonna have 120 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns.
Like 7 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
He's gonna need Devontae Smith numbers or something.
Yeah.
Oregon up 31.5.
Sweet. What is that? 37 points. Slow the ball down a little bit. Let's keep it down. You got the minus 27 line spread there, so you're looking okay right now.
Well, see, I said the Georgia one, but I didn't actually play it, so I'm like, I feel confident, just as confident as I do with this game. So.
I really thought you were like mistyped the minus 50. I didn't know.
No, I low key meant it. No, I'm too scared to take minus 50. Like what crazy odds would that have been? Dude, I'm pretty sure they don't even offer that. They won't even offer that.
No, probably not. They probably would have been like 30. I think no, because it was 21.5. You probably could have got up to like 35.
Yeah, but like 50, 60, like it was.
That's crazy. But Anything else on the semifinal games? I mean,
No, I mean obviously we can have another one with maybe Grayson back for the championship game, but
yeah,
nothing else. I mean,
yeah.
I want to get too crazy with these two games.
No, we'll get back together as a threesome, Pauls. For the championship game. I'll get these records and stuff and everything tweeted out, and then we're gonna start transitioning, which I mean you already know. We're gonna try and transition into once a week. Maybe do a YouTube live where it's actually live and people can join in if we can get some.
Or TikTok live.
Yeah, or TikTok live. We could do that. But that's another episode for the CFP semifinals.